Hi, today I'm going to show you some beginner guide for various maps that new player must know to make your life easier and progress faster and avoid a lot of time waster. So let's start. There's two settings that you need to make it correct. The first, you press escape, then you can go to the setting here. Then the first one will be the cameras. The default at the camera mode here was the MMORPG. So in this mode, I think that the camera is just very difficult to control. So you need to change this one to ARPG. So in the ARPG mode, your camera will move along with your cursor. For example, if you move your character, you can just hover your mouse to the left and right. So your character will follow the movement. This will more or less like in Black Desert. The second setting is the combat difficulty. You need to set this to story mode. By default, it's recommended, but I still think that recommended is still very hard. Unless you are a very good Dota player, you have a very good hands controlling the combat. So otherwise, I recommend you to go for the story mode, which is the easiest. Then also there's two modes in these games. You can hold down your control from the keyboard here, move your mouse to this mode switch. Click this one. So there's two modes. One is the solo mode, one is the online mode. So we are in the online mode at this moment. So for the online mode, you play with a lot of players. If you can look at the backgrounds, now I'm in the online mode. There's a lot of other players here, so that you can see other players. Then the world is very beautiful. Let's say if you switch to the solo mode, so you'll be playing alone, so all the other players will be gone, so will be just you alone. So let's try this one. You click the story mode, then enter, press the space. So in the solo mode, so when you switch to the solo mode, you can see all the player is gone. You have only yourself. So in order to play the main quest storylines, so you need to play in the solo mode. So this is the only mode that you can continue your main quest story. You can see everyone is gone, so there's no other players and only yourself. And also you can notice that the world is a little bit different. The buildings already run down. There's no more beautiful buildings because following the story, this city is actually burned down already. So we are in the story mode. Then if you want to play with the multiplayer, you need to go to the online mode so you can see all the other players in the games. Otherwise, solo mode you can only see yourself. Also for the solo mode, there's a level here. Because now is the second day of the game launch, so the developer only allow to unlock until level 3. So I will have to wait tomorrow. You can see here, tomorrow only level 4 will be unlocked by the developer. So now the game is capped at level 30. And because now we are capped at the level 3, the story mode we can only progress up to certain stage. For example, we go to the main story. And you can see all the main story already completed. I will have to wait tomorrow. The main story will be began after reaching level 32, but the developer only unlocked up to the level 3. Cap is 30, so I have to wait tomorrow. So no worries if you cannot continue the main story. What you have to do is to wait for tomorrow, where the developer to unlock the game further. So once the developer unlock level 4, you can notice that there will be another button here to break through the levels where you have to fight a series of boss to unlock to level 4. Then the other important thing is that which weapon is good for beginner. You go to your bags. You see there's two slots of weapons, so that means you can wear two weapons at one time. So these two weapons I'm using one's double blade and the other is fan. Move the mouse wheel, you will switch to these weapons. So you can just using this one. So you scroll down again, you will change the weapon. Then you scroll down a little bit, you will change the sword. Then change the fan, change the sword. So basically these two weapons you can switch very easily. So which weapon to choose? I think that at least you need to have one heal skill. Cause at the beginning of the games, the potion is very limited. As you can see, now we can only bring 2 potions at one time. So the heal skill is very important. So how to know which weapon has healing skill? You can go to this menu again, press this double lock. Then you can see now you are wearing 2 weapons here, a twin blade and panacea fan. You click the weapons to see the detail. So the panacea fan is a healing weapon. Then the other weapons, the twin blade is actually a DPS melee weapon. So I'm combining the heal weapon with the DPS weapons. This will be a lot easier. Say when I'm down in the HP, I can quickly switch to the fan to heal. Then when my HP is up, I can switch back to the twin blades to deliver a massive amount of damage. Look at the panacea fans. So there's 5 skills here. So this one is actually a healing skill. You can see each hit restore your HP. Then this one is also healing skill. You can see it actually heals small amount of HP. Then this skill is also another healing skill. So when you switch your weapon to this panacea fence, you will do a lot of healings. So you have all this healing ability. So I think this one is a must for beginners to have this fence. Then for the primary DPS weapons, I recommend to go for Twin Blade or Nameless Sword. You can choose either one of these because these two Twin Blade and Nameless Sword is actually a melee DPS weapons can deliver a lot of damage while you're using a fan to heal. For my case, I use the Twin Blade because the Twin Blade, there's another heal skill here. You can see this R ability, it will drain some HP in terms of the damage returns, so I won't worry of dying because I have too much healing skill here. So this will make your storyline a lot easier. Then, so you see my HP is now going down, so I'm now using the fan, right? I'll press another skill for the healings. See, now my HP already maxed with this fan skill, so I don't have to worry. Then let's say if my HP is good already, I switch to the Twin Blade so to deliver massive amount of damage. And see, this is how we switching the weapons, deliver damage, then switch back to heal. So this is how the mechanism works between these two weapons. So I think there's only 2 weapons which is a healing weapons. One is the Panacea Pants, the other is the Soul Shade Umbrella. So both these two deliver healing skill. Then how about traveling? You can press your keyboard number 6. Say if I press number 6, my horse will appear. So you don't have to buy horse, it comes along with your storyline. You give you one for free and you use it forever. Your horse will not die. But I think that the horse is quite useless. I think the horse is just for aesthetic at this moment. It's not much useful because, let's say if I don't want to use a horse, the character movements can hold on a shift. You can just move as fast as the horse. Then I don't think the horse is very useful because your character alone can move in vertical directions. See, if you can climb up to the ropes without a horse, with the horse you cannot climb up. You cannot move vertical. So in this vertical movement, you can move through every ropes. You can move vertically up, then vertically down. Okay, so I think that without a horse, it's more convenient to move your character. So normally I don't use horse at this stage. Hopefully the developer can improve the horse to move faster, so they will be more useful for the horse. Then also unlike Black Desert, there is no fall damage. If you move very high, just press Q. You will jump down to the ground without any damage. No matter how high you are in the ground, there's no fall damage in these games. So you don't worry. If you fall down from a cliff, fall down from a mountain, you won't die. Then for the movement, you can press M's. You can see on the maps there's a lot of this kind of the stone. So make sure when you progress along the story, you need to activate all these stones. For example, we are now at here. You can teleport any times. Let's say we want to go here, then just click once nearby teleport, then press the space bar. You will move to any in just one click. It's very convenient. See, now we are here, right? So we already jump from here to here. It's very convenient to move around the map. So make sure when you encounter this kind of the stones, so you can press F, interact and activate it. Make sure you activate all the teleport stations. Also, when you progress along the main story, you will encounter a lot of this kind of the signposts. So when you have this one, you better make sure you read this one. Because some players will write some strategy here, or some are reliable, some are not reliable. Make sure you can read them. And the good one, somebody will give time up here. Let's say this one is 140 time ups. If you are stuck in the storyline, make sure you read this one to get some hints from the previous player. Then what to do if you already complete the main storylines? For these games, at this moment, there's no need to glide around the maps. So you don't have to move around this map to kill the enemy in order to level up. so this is not efficient. So the best ways for you to continue playing is to complete the quest line here. You can press J. Then as you can see there's 4 types of quests here. If there's nothing to do in the main storyline, you can continue to do the lost chapter or do the explorations. You see there's still a lot of the story to complete. If you complete this story, you will get the experience. You can level up. So this game is not designed to grind the enemy at this moment in the open world maps. So what you have to do is just to complete all these quests. So don't grind the enemy in the open world, it is not very efficient. So just complete all these quest line to receive the reward and currency and keep it for your future use. It will also increase your experience. You can see now I'm at the cat level 30. So this is the experience bar. So now it's already at the caps. So all the cumulative experience will keep here. So when tomorrow the developers unlock the level 4 storylines, so all this stored EXP experience will bring forward to the next unlocks. Once I break through the level 4 in the story, in the solo mode. Then not only the quest, you can also do the wandering path. Click this one, you can see there's a lot of the co-ops. Some games here you can play with your friends or play with a random player. Say if you're interested on any of this match, you can just click here, then press the matchmaking. You will invite other players to join you, then you'll gain some reward here. So there's no need to grind, you can just play the games. It is all about some social activity. So what to do if you already complete the main quest line, so you can switch this one to the online mode here. Then enter the online mode, you can play the co-ops and you can play the cooperations games and some team games with other players to gain some experience and gain some in-game currency. Then now we are in the online mode. So you can see there will be other players here. You can join them for activity. So we are now in the city here. You can see all this checkpoint is different activity. You can play with other players. For example, this is a passing lands. We can try to go there. You can press tracks. So if you show you where's the directions, you see you can follow this one 50 meters away. So this is the basing area. There are some players who are doing the basings. You can join them. For example, you can press F. So in the basing mode, if you rest down, just AFK, you don't have to do anything. You can gain this basing point. So this will give you some reward if you complete every day. Then you can play melody. This is where you can play music with other players. Then also get found everything. Okay, that's all about some beginners tips. So hope you like it. See you next time. Bye bye.